Hi all, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I thought I might do a reading for each of the signs for the weekend. If you've seen my readings before, welcome back. Thanks for the support. If you haven't, welcome to my channel. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Don't forget it's going to be a general reading, so it's not going to suit every person. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Time can be fluid and energy can be vice versa, so keep that in mind. So it's just going to be a quick reading. I'll put the times in the comments below, so you can just link and click on your own star sign if that's what you like. Okay, so we'll start with Aries. So I think it's 41. Okay, let's start. Aries, what's going on with you, Aries? So there might be something that you're choosing to walk away from. Someone may have choices. Someone's possibly giving to other people. Trust your intuition though, because I feel like it's important to kind of trust your intuition. There might be secrets, there might be deception. Yeah, look, with the Devil card, somebody could have some addictions, drugs, sex, money, alcohol, gambling, obsessions, you know, toxic thinking. Maybe this is a toxic relationship, but yeah, just so you know. There could be a third party, but also I feel like you are worried about what other people think, or you're worried, you know, maybe somebody did something in the past and you're worried like he did this, she did this. Whatever's happening though, do you have the same values and expectations? You know, what are your beliefs? Do your beliefs match your actions? Or do your actions, are they the same, you know, as your beliefs? Somebody may want to reconcile with you though. If not, you're making a final decision about this person. You need to take back leadership in your own life with the Emperor. I feel like somebody could be a very controlling kind of person as well. But you're going to be moving on. You're trying to avoid a tower moment, but you probably need to actually just spend some time by yourself with the Tower card and the Hermit card. But I also feel like you do need to speak your truth. So there's probably something that you're not saying. I did see the Seven of Swords turn over as well before. So yeah, somebody's definitely got secrets and being deceitful, sly, you know, secretive, all that kind of thing. Doing things they shouldn't be doing. But I feel like whatever you're going to go through, you've definitely got choices. You could be victorious as long as you take, oh my goodness, as long as you take action. Something's not giving you your wishes fulfilled though, and I feel like you do need to do some self-healing. Work on something you're passionate about. You might also have a fresh start, something that it could be passionate. And it's going to take strength for you to get through something. As I said, third party. Could also be somebody gossiping about you too. Okay, lucky last card for Aries. Somebody probably left you out in the cold as well. So you could be a bit feeling like a victim. Work on manifesting what you want, because at the moment, I feel like there's something that obviously didn't work out with the 5. Like, as I said, somebody left you out in the cold. So I feel like you do, and having the third party as well, like somebody, and gossip, someone's doing something they shouldn't be doing. So work on manifesting more of what you want. If you are codependent, make sure you work on that and learn from whatever's been happening in your life. And as I said, I feel like you went through some sort of heartache and loss. Anyway, that's what I have for you, Aries. I hope that resonates. Let's move on. So 453, I'll do Leo. I'm going to do each of the fire signs first. Okay, what's going on with Leo? Leo. Okay, there's something you possibly need to let go of, and I feel like it's something where somebody was dishonest. They didn't take accountability for their actions. There could have also been a lack of balance, not an equal give and take in a situation as well. You might also be having a new perspective on that. You're kind of taking time to pause, surrender, be by yourself while you figure out, I guess, what it is you want. And as I said, this person was dishonest, but you've also got the Five of Swords. First three cards that have come up have been you letting go or getting a new perspective on something that was toxic and dishonest. Like somebody's not doing the right thing. And I mean, you're putting in all your time and effort to have somebody and reap your rewards, and you're putting in all the hard work. You know, you do this because you want something to be successful and bear fruit, and then somebody's, you know, doing wrong by you. And I feel like you're gonna, you are gonna get some clarity. You're gonna make a final decision about this. You probably also got some sort of wake-up call. You need to forgive you, but you've seen the truth. Somebody may want to come back and, you know, if you break up with them, or, you know, this person may want to reconcile, but I feel like you're figuring out what it is you want for your future. Do speak your truth, even if it means you writing a letter and returning it to the earth, like burn it and put it outside in some dirt, that kind of thing. I feel like you need to do that, whether it's speaking your truth, because it's probably left you feeling anxious and worry and fear and stuff, but there, you know, there are secrets. And I also feel like you've got a lot of inner turmoil about this. You've definitely got some nostalgia about this person. You could have thought this person, you know, was your person. I guess the only thing you can control, though, is how you respond. As I said, there's probably a lack of balance in this situation. But, you know, have some maturity and wisdom, and know, you know, that you just need to watch how you respond to somebody. You probably thought you were going to get old with this person. You got a lot of memories, and you think back about those as well. You feel like you don't have any kind of closure with this person, with the World card in reverse. And I also feel like you could have kids to this person. You know, you could be a mum with the Empress. And it's also about nurturing yourself. You do have everything inside you to get through this, though. Goodness gracious. You don't want to move on. But I feel like it kind of came out. When it fell on the floor, I watched it, and it went in reverse and then flipped over. So I feel like it's up to you. Oh, sorry, I've got an itchy nose. Hold on one second. I always seem to get an itchy nose when I try to focus so much on cards. Yeah, so I feel like it's landed sort of like both directions, and I feel like in the end that's your choice whether you choose to move on. That's your free will. Do you want someone who's dishonest? That's the reality. You're in mental conflict, as I said. You don't know whether you want to move on. You don't know. And that's why I said it's your choice. You're unsure, and maybe it fell out like that because you are unsure whether you want to move on or you don't. You know, could you trust this person again? Okay, Leo. It probably left you feeling this whole situation left you feeling very discontent and bored anyway. Could have made you feel very dissatisfied, depressed, but you are resisting the change. I don't feel like you trusted your intuition. You could have had opposition as well. I mean, it didn't leave you with some sort of, you know, firm foundation, but you also don't want to move on and leave the past behind. Oh, good eyes. Well, you kind of, as I said to you, you want this return on investments, and, you know, you're putting in, you're waiting, you're having the patience, you're actively waiting, you're making slow progress about what it is you want, but I mean, everything you're doing, you're putting in your time to get this return on investment, and when it's not happening, will you be with this person? Or do you want to get back with this person? Okay, know that there are secrets and you're not trusting your intuition. So, yeah, I mean, as I said to you, I don't feel like do you know everything anyway? Like, you're probably just repressing everything. And this person also doesn't have the same values as you. So know that. This is all about fate and destiny, and it's also about karma. And, you know, if you can break the cycle, you will make a positive movement forward. But in the end, you really don't want to make a choice, but it's up to you. Just keep remembering this person left you out in the cold. You are recovering from that, but this was a missed opportunity. Okay, let's move on. 11:29. Taurus. Move on to earth signs. Okay, tell me about Taurus. Okay, you're doubting yourself. You possibly had some sort of ending to something. Maybe you didn't see the truth in a situation, but you also, you need to do some self-healing because of this situation. I don't feel like you want to reconcile with this person, or there is no chance of reconciliation with this person. But you still think about them. You still think about the past. You know, you thought you were probably going to get old with this person. But I feel like this whole thing was probably a spiritual lesson for you. This person could have been a soulmate, someone you had to learn from. They left you out in the cold, but you're recovering from that. So you've stopped playing the kind of victim. You've stopped... like you're having the recovery, and you stopped being in the victim kind of mode, and now you're working on your finances. You're working on just being independent, financially independent, you know, getting all your material comforts. You might have moved house for some of you. You're making slow progress. Like, you're feeling impatient because you want what you want, but you're making slow progress. But the universe is saying, keep having hope, keep having faith. Things are going to work out for you. Taurus. You're a very strong person. Stronger than you know. And I feel like you've had to be strong quite a lot in your life. Yeah, you stood your ground in a situation too. Maybe you're one of these people that's just very strong and don't let people walk all over you normally. But it did cause you a lot of mental conflict. Yeah, it caused you anxiety, depression. You know, this situation, as much as you're a strong person, like, it caused you to feel like utter crap. You know, you probably had lack of sleep and, you know, maybe even withdrew from the world for a little while. You made a choice, and at the same time, there could have been a third party involved. But you had your heart broken, but you are recovering and you are moving on from the heartache and loss. You're forgiving yourself. You've got hope again. There could have been gossip as well. But you've made a positive movement forward. Like, you've learnt from this situation. You know, you went through the emotional loss. You know, you felt that. You felt unloved. You felt broken. You know, could have been a broken marriage for some of you, but you dwelled on the negative. And I feel like you did this for a really long time. You didn't want to make a choice. I don't feel like you wanted to walk away from this person. You need to do some self-healing. And as I said, you withdrew from the world for a little while. You need to do some introspection. You need to do the inner work and the healing. You're moving on and you're leaving the past behind because you realize this person couldn't give you your wishes fulfilled, and they're also not your person. Okay. Taurus. But yeah, there was definitely a death to the situation. And now you're working on you, or you're needing to work on you. You know, you realize it's time to move on. You've had a rebirth. You know, you've severed the ties with this person. The truth has come out or will come out about this person, but it's also about karma. So what you put out, you get back. You know, like if you had revenge on this person, you know, it's not good. But if you know, did the right thing, and as much as hard as it was, you know, if you treat people good, you'll get good back from the universe. As I said, I mean, you're future planning, you know, you're assessing your life. You're kind of making decisions for yourself now. It's hard though, because you felt like you were, like you have a lot of negative thoughts, and you had a lot of self-limiting beliefs, and, you know, you blamed yourself for what someone else did. Maybe you needed to speak your truth because you didn't want to walk away. Or maybe you did actually speak your truth and chose to walk away, but you didn't want to. You didn't want to walk away. Maybe they left you. You had different values from this person, and I mean, it was never going to be victorious. But you've now got a new beginning. I might leave it there. You're moving on, and you've moved on from this situation. You know, you're taking new chances. You've got a new path. You know, you're doing new things. You're putting yourself back out there and starting your own life. All right, let's move on to... Oh, I didn't write the time down. I'll have to figure that one out. Okay, Virgo, 1744. Crap, I didn't do the Taurus one. Virgo. Okay, Virgo. So there's not you haven't got a firm foundation in something. You feel like, even if it's related to money, there's not a firm foundation, but it's like it could have caused you a lot of anxiety and sleepless nights and things, but you are releasing the worry. You might have a lot of inner turmoil going on though, but you're making a positive movement forward. I feel like you're learning from it. You could also be working on, if it's about money, working on your craft. It could mean you're widening your knowledge. You're still thinking about the past though, what was. You've taken time to kind of look at things from a new perspective. I also feel like you withdrew for a little while. You let something go that didn't really have, like, wasn't going to be successful. And I feel like you knew it wasn't going to be successful. This person probably had addictions, and you've detached from this person now. Could have been drugs, sex, money, alcohol, gambling, that kind of thing. You're making slow progress though. You possibly are impatient, feeling impatient. Maybe you need a plan. Do you trust your intuition? I feel like you haven't possibly followed your intuition, because this person may want to reconcile, even though it was a very toxic situation. Maybe you didn't know it was a toxic situation, but I feel like you're a strong person. You've, you know, taken back your own power in the situation too. You put up with a lot, and maybe friends have helped you with that. You're definitely been in some sort of mental conflict, but I feel like you're working on things that you're passionate about now. You want to have a new start. Oh, I think it was full on the floor. And this could be a start with something new that brings you your fulfillment of wishes. Somebody could have been giving to other people. It could also have been a one-sided situation. Could have lost money due to a situation. But you didn't want to end it. You need to do some self-healing, some work on you. Also get rid of, in your life, whatever doesn't serve you. Go and withdraw. You probably did withdraw after this. And also it could mean that you maybe need to go and do some introspection and things. This situation could have left you very lonely. As I said, you went through this heartache and loss, so you probably felt very alone. You have everything inside you to get through it. Just keep, you know, persisting, put up your boundaries, have the courage. You know, you're a strong person, as I said. You need to trust your intuition and work on manifesting what it is you want. Now, this person could have been, you know, could have had secrets. They could have been deceptive, you know, things going on behind the scenes you didn't know about. But work on manifesting and bringing into reality what it is you want. Somebody could have been obsessed with details. He did this, she did this, and also worried about what other people think. There was some sort of tower moment which probably affected, you know, you, and you know, you need to release those negative thoughts. And also I feel like with you, you know, we're all our worst inner critics. But some tower moment happened where you found out some information or made a huge major change. It left you feeling very down. But now you're working on you, you're working on becoming independent, you're nurturing yourself as well. You could have also had kids to this person. I feel like there was loads of obstacles and challenges. Maybe just heal your heart and take some time, because you've left you feeling exhausted and burnt out and feeling like you need to rest and recuperate. Do some meditation, spend time in nature, that kind of thing. All right, I'm going to move on. Capricorn, 2305. Okay, Capricorn. What's going on with Capricorn? Wow, those two cards just came out together before. I feel like somebody is either not manifesting what they want, or it could mean that somebody's very manipulating. There are definitely secrets, but it's made you, you know, maybe you didn't trust your intuition about this person. I also feel like you need to do that. You need to trust your intuition. Stop repressing any emotions. You've had to be a very strong person. And also take back your own power in this situation. You know, this person, I just feel like you thought you were going to get old with this person, but you're now forgiving, you're now disappointed, you know, you're just spending time with your friends. You have lack of, you know, hope and faith that you are going to get whatever it is you want in your life. Realize there wasn't a firm foundation in this situation, because the person was doing wrong by you anyway. They could have been, as I said, you could have been being controlled. So there was a lack of victory and success. Could be due to your lack of confidence. You can be victorious though. You've just got to take action and be determined to take action and make a change in your life and probably get away from this person, because this person is doing wrong by you. They're betraying you, they're dishonest, they're cheating, you know, and because of that, you choose to move on. Work on your self-worth as well. This person could try to communicate with you, but make sure you do stand your ground. Work on also manifesting what it is you want. There was definitely some sort of tower moment that made a huge change. And as I said, that's what helps you move on from something that was toxic. This was a hostile situation. As I said, they were doing majorly wrong by you. But you need to break the cycles, because otherwise you'll just get more bad luck. You'll keep attracting more of the same if you don't break the cycles. So make sure you learn from each of these. I need to check my phone in 1 second. Keep getting lots of messages. It could have been a third party or gossip involved as well. All right, last card for Capricorn. Have patience, because I feel like love is going to be coming to you. At the moment, just take some time, spend time by yourself, and rest and rejuvenate, meditate, recuperate, you know, all those things. Just take some time, spend some time in nature. It's all about divine timing. Let me just put you on hold for 1 moment. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, let's start with Libra. So 2650. Sorry. Okay, so let's start. Libra. Tell me about Libra. Okay, someone needs to stand their ground. Okay, so you probably had somebody who broke your heart, and because of that, you're now recovering now. You are forgiving yourself, stopping all the negativity and stuff, but you need to do some self-healing. I feel like if you need help, ask. And I feel like somebody in the situation, whether it was you or your person, needed help. Like, I don't think it was like material help or spiritual, but I feel like, I mean, it could be, you could ask your guides and God or whoever you believe, but I feel like it was more, there was a situation, you had 2 choices. This is how I'm intuitively getting this, right? You had 2 choices. You either change and you ask for help, or you don't change and things, you know, happen the way they do. You had 2 choices. So that's what I'm getting from that, is that there was something you needed to do and make a choice about, so that you could, I guess, better yourself and have a new, fresh start. Yeah, look, self-healing. What did I just say? Like, you needed to do some sort of self-healing, and it meant asking for help. You couldn't just keep going the way you're going, because I don't feel like that was going to benefit you. I feel like this situation that, you know, that you're in is going to give you your fulfillment of, you know, your fulfillment of wishes. Like, I feel like you will get whatever it is you want from this situation. And somebody is very intuitive in this situation as well. And they trust their intuition. Previously, I mean, maybe this was, somebody felt like they had a lack of direction, or maybe, you know, they felt like it was a missed opportunity. I feel like if you don't change, it's going to be a missed opportunity. And it's like, the Tower card came out like this. And I feel like it's telling me if you don't make a change, because this situation could bring you what you want, right? If you do this, make the choice to ask for help and do the self-healing, it can bring you what you want. You know, it will bring you your fulfillment of wishes. But this is up to you. As I said, like, if you don't make the change, like the Tower card is here to say, and it's on a angle, because this helps us. The Tower card helps us become who we are, right? And I feel like you did have some sort of Tower moment because you had a breakup or some sort of loss. And now there's been forgiveness in that. But at the same time, you need to do this self-healing. And I mean, the same with this card, self-healing. You need to do the self-healing. If you don't, then there might be a Tower moment. What are you willing to lose? Yeah. As I said, moving on. Somebody will move on. If you, like, it will be a lost opportunity. If you don't do the healing and do the right thing, it's your choice. And I feel like somebody's, maybe communication is a huge issue as well. Maybe someone's codependent in this situation as well. Or you've lost a baby to this person. Or this person, you've lost a baby. There's a lack of firm foundation in the way that it was. Like, if you don't do the self-healing, I feel like there is no firm foundation with this person. And it's going to take inner strength to get through this. At the same time, I also feel like you felt like you needed some more, you didn't get closure in this situation. Somebody. Yeah, it's your choice. You can make a positive movement forward. You can learn from this. This is a lesson for you. As I said, it's like you could lose your world if you don't make a change. So you definitely have, it's your choice, right? You either have some breakup, this could be a karmic, or, you know, things will, you'll have material happiness, you'll have success. It's your choice. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling it's your choice. I mean, the cards tell me different things, but I'm hearing it's your choice to make a change. For others of you, I feel like there could have been a lack of passion in this situation and you moved on. It could have been just a missed opportunity or a distraction. There was a Tower moment that could have happened. You thought this person was going to give you your wishes fulfilled, but instead they broke your heart. So you had a new beginning, you moved on, you made the choice. Maybe you spoke your truth to this person. As I said, someone's codependent. But someone felt like they hadn't got closure. So there was a lack of firm foundation in this situation as well. You need a lot of inner strength. You're making the positive movement forward. You will be successful. And you, after having a breakup, work on your self-worth. Yeah, I feel like somebody definitely did some introspection. And if not, you need to, this person that needs to work on themselves, you need to do some soul searching, introspection, figure out what it is you want. Because I feel like if you're the one that's being deceitful to this person, I mean, you might be repressing how you feel, and maybe you've got some inner confusion, fear, you know, and maybe the other person, because of what you've done in the past, maybe they've got fear, you know. The truth will come out, and I feel like at the moment there may not be, or there wasn't communication. It can also mean there was a lack of clarity, but the truth will come out. There could also, balance is important in a relationship. It needs to be more give and take, and maybe this time you are giving more give and take. Yeah, someone's definitely learning. Okay, last card for Libra. You need to maybe heal your chakra, your heart chakra, because somebody hurt you. I feel like it's... As I said, if you don't make the change, it's your choice, right? Your choice. There's either an ending that, because it's not going to be victorious, it's not going to be successful. It's completely up to you. Okay, let's move on. So 36, 13, Gemini. Okay, tell me about Gemini. Gemini. You're not standing your ground in a situation. Also, yeah, like you're not standing your ground, and you also didn't speak your truth. So maybe you need to actually, maybe communication isn't a strong point, but I feel like either you don't want to stand up for yourself and speak your truth, but maybe even you return it to the earth, burn it, like write a letter, you know, burn it, return it to the earth if that's what you need to do. But I feel like you needed to stand your ground and you didn't. You've also got the Ace of Swords, like Ace of Cups, sorry. It just means that you probably, somebody was selfish, or I feel like there was some sort of breakup, or some sort of, maybe somebody doesn't feel the same. I'm hearing that in my head. Could have been a one-sided relationship. I'm hearing that as well. Work on manifesting what you want, but this person may can't try to communicate with you. Or there'll be some sort of communication. Yeah, this was a very hostile situation, but I feel like the obstacles and challenges are over, maybe because of the breakup. Maybe you're now keeping everything inside though, so be very aware and careful of that. You didn't want to make a choice or a decision. But I feel like you definitely got some wisdom about this. You've definitely learned. I mean, did this person have the same values and expectations as you? Now, if they're doing something like the Five of Swords, something deceptive or hostile, or doing something they shouldn't have been, I mean, you know. And you didn't stand your ground in this situation either. You fear the unknown, and you probably got some inner conflict in it, as I said, but you do have everything to get through this. You're a strong person. You have courage. Put up your boundaries. Don't accept this person treating you like utter shit. Could have had opposition or a lack of direction. Third party. Could have been gossip as well. You like put in all this time and effort, and you feel like you're waiting for your efforts to bring the reward, and I feel like that didn't happen because of this hostile situation. It felt like you were just waiting. That's what I'm hearing. Look, even on this one here, like you plant the seeds, and you wait for the plant to grow, it's going to take a long time. And like, it makes you feel impatient. But you keep trying to avoid, and you've been avoiding, trying to avoid, because you planted your seeds and you waited for them to grow. You know, you also don't want to, oh yeah, it's still recording. You also don't want to keep like putting in all this time and effort to walk away. So this is why it's like the universe is, you know, saying, well, you're resisting the change with this person. There is hope with your partnerships though. Like, you know, here you are, you're actively waiting and you're contemplating. But as I said, you want rewards for any effort you put in. You are going to make a positive movement forward. And just keep having hope and faith. You keep having hope and faith, I feel like. You feel like such a victim, and then you just sort of withdrew. And that's once you went through all this heartache and loss. So there's definitely some sort of breakup in this situation. Any more? Gemini. Okay, so somebody was dishonest, didn't take accountability, and it caused you to, like, feel sad. It caused you to feel like utter crap, like I said. You know, because you thought you had this happy home, but you are going to move on and leave the past behind. Look at it like it was a missed opportunity or a distraction of some kind. Could have also been a lack of passion. Oh, what is with falling on the floor? Yeah, this situation left you feeling discontent and bored, depressed. You know, wasn't a good situation, so you chose to walk away. You know, it was a hard choice. You didn't want to make it, but you chose to walk away. Yeah, you let something go that you know was wrong. They were doing wrong by you. You know, that look at the deception. Like, they're wearing a mask, they're doing wrong by you. And now you've learned the lesson. And as I said, just work on your self-worth. All right, let's move on. Aquarius is next. Time 42:38. Okay, Aquarius. Okay, tell me about Aquarius, please. Okay, it looks like you withdrew from a situation. It probably made you feel very alone. You didn't want to make the choice and decision to do so, but it looks like you are. Instead, you're just focusing on your money, focusing on material comforts, being more independent. And as I said, like, you know, this is a situation where you've learned that somebody was probably doing wrong by you, and there was a third party involved. Yeah, there was some sort of tower moment that made you realize, you know, it was easier for you to, at the time, to stay in your comfort zone, but I feel like, you know, there were too many obstacles for that. And so the universe stepped in and caused a tower moment. You could have been living with this person or shared a bank account with this person, so it may affect your base chakra. Even just safety, shelter, food, you know, any of that everyday stuff. You really didn't want to move on and leave the past behind though. But I feel like there also wasn't a firm foundation in this situation. Yeah, you thought this person was your person. So you don't want to let it go. You know, you saw this person as like your kindred spirit, your person. So you didn't want to let them go. But you need to do some work on you. You need to get rid of in your life whatever isn't serving you. Yeah, look, you don't want to move on. And here you are just, you know, thinking about your future, thinking about what it is you want, you're assessing your life and making decisions, realizing what you need to let go of, and also having a new perspective, getting some enlightenment, withdrawing, as I said. Maybe you just need to do that for a while. Keep having hope, though, that things will get better. You know, wish upon a star. You can manifest whatever it is you want. You feel like you can't get through it by yourself. You feel like, you know, you don't have the strength to get through it. You do. You're a very strong person. You know, in the end, just remember, if this situation left you feeling depressed, discontent, bored because of whatever they've done in this situation that wasn't so right, it was a very hostile situation. And I mean, you think back about this stuff and all the situations you went through, you know, and you need to do some self-healing because of this. But I feel like it could have been, they could have cheated on you, lied to you, played mind games, could have been abuse, you know, like any of that kind of stuff. But even after you, you know, with the Tower moment, maybe this person wants to get back with you, or maybe you finally get some actual clarity and realize what this is. Because what you want is a firm foundation. And I feel like you've realized the truth in the situation is that you want somebody with a firm foundation. You don't want someone who's doing wrong by you and causing conflict and defeat. Yeah, so therefore you make a positive movement forward. You have the strength to get through it. You just need to trust your intuition as well. It will end in heartache and loss. So you're going to end up having to take some time, but just remember, this is a spiritual lesson. You probably don't have the same values and morals as this person, or they don't have them as you. As I said, you may not speak your truth. Make sure you do, even if it means you don't say it directly to them. I've said in pretty much all of the messages so far, write a letter, return it to the earth, like burn it and return it to the earth. As I said, you really don't want to move on, but in the end, that's completely your choice. All right, let's move on. Okay, 4808. Cancer. Okay, Cancer. So there's a situation that you think about your future, and because of that, you know, you have hope that things are going to turn out okay. So in that, even if something's gone really shit, you still don't want to move on from it because you have hope that this situation is going to be your future. And you probably got some really good memories with this person. You know, I feel like you're making progress, or you feel like you're making progress. There could be some impatience in this situation as well. I feel like, though, if you need help, ask. And also feel like what you give, you get back. You could have more money than them, and I feel like you... I mean, they're in a good spot, aren't they? What I'm hearing. Okay, so you probably get some sort of truth about a situation, that maybe they are with you for your money, and decide to go and spend some time by yourself and do some self-healing of your own. It's your decision. I feel like the reason that you don't leave, even if you realize this, is because you're codependent. It's not because you love them, it's because you're codependent. And you feel like you need someone to make you happy. If you trust your intuition, though, you will make a positive movement forward. But I mean, you don't want to walk away. So therefore, you're not going to stand your ground, and you're also not going to break the cycle with this person. And it all comes back to you being codependent. You think they can offer you a firm foundation. And you see this as being something that can be, you know, victorious. Because you want success with this person. You want a firm foundation. But really, it's just going to cause you emotional loss. You need to stand your own, like take back your own power. Stand up for yourself. I feel like, though, once again, it wouldn't be your choice. You don't want to make this. This person could be very domineering, I'm hearing. But you don't want to make the choice. So... All because you're codependent. I feel like, do your actions meet your beliefs? And also, do you have the same values and expectations and plan for your future? It's all about learning. This is a spiritual lesson because you got wisdom, you've got the Hierophant and the Three of Pentacles. I feel like there's definitely something you got to learn from this. You know, I'm hearing looks fade. So it's not just, this could have been somebody like that you find attractive. Like I don't know why, I'm looking at this picture of this man and, you know, I mean, I don't personally find him attractive, but he's standing there all confident, and I'm feeling like you see this person as being that way. You see this person as being attractive. You see them as being the person that you want to have, you know, that will offer you your wishes fulfilled, and instead what you get is deception. Yeah, which is not going to make you feel good, is it? You're lucky last. Don't go on someone's looks. That's what I'm, oh goodness gracious. That's what I'm hearing, is that it's, you know, and they're probably, you're not manifesting what it is you want because you're caught up in this person. All I keep looking at is that one card. Like you're so caught up in how they appear, their looks, and they're attractive to you, and, you know. Okay, one more card. The outcome. There's too many obstacles. You're just not wanting to walk away from it. You're not wanting to end this. You're also not, there will either be a lack of communication. This person may ghost you, or it may just be that you're not seeing something for what it is. And once again, I feel like that's got to do with the clouded judgment of the looks and the confidence, and you know, it's more about this person. You, as I said, I just feel like I'm looking at that card. It's like you're so focused on this person and their looks that you're not actually with somebody because of the person they are. Because you're not seeing the person for who they are. You're seeing the person for someone that you find as an attractive person with confidence. So I'm hoping that makes sense. Anyway, let's move on. 5519. Let me just quickly check my message. Okay, Scorp. What's going on with you, Scorp? Okay, Scorpio. What's going on with Scorpio? Okay, there's somebody that you see as getting, somebody that you can get on with. You've been disappointed in the past and you forgave. You know, it could have been that you started out as friends, and also feel like, which was sad because you saw this person as your friend and yet they hurt you. That's what I'm feeling. You saw this person as being, you know, your world. You saw this person as being your something that you've learned from. Like you saw this person as your world. You saw this person as being your be-all, end-all kind of situation. Now, they hurt you, and I feel like this person did come back and probably communicate. You've had a fresh start. Sorry. You could have seen the truth in a situation, or they were truthful. And I feel like it's also some sort of breakthrough that this person realizes, you know, or you realized who this person is to you, and they realize what you are to them. And so there's some sort of, as I said, clarity as well. So you could have success. You know, it's a new beginning. And I feel like you've had the new beginning after there was this ending. So there was an ending and then a new beginning. And that's exactly what the World card means too. You've completed a cycle. So you've gone through whatever crap you needed to learn from. And now you can have a new fresh start. So this person, you know, comes back, communicates. Maybe it's also something you're manifesting or they're manifesting. You know, originally you probably had a lack of hope that this person was ever going to change, or, you know, and maybe someone needs to work on communication, whether it's both of you, one of you, someone needs to speak more truthful, also more honesty, it needs to be like helpful conversation, not and healing conversation, and, you know, not aggressive arguments and that kind of thing. I feel like when you guys left as well, it also gave someone a lack of hope that you were ever gonna probably talk to them again. Yeah. And all because there was some deception and envy. There was something that they know that they did wrong. I don't know if you stood your ground in this situation. You know, it could have left you feeling like this whole situation could have left you feeling very exhausted, and, you know, you wanted to give up. You felt just overwhelmed. But you were indecisive about, do you want to walk away from this person or not? But I feel like you knew that it's making me feel exhausted. You knew that they were being deceptive. But I feel like you both were passionate about each other. And you want to have a new fresh start, you know. I'm also hearing walking on eggshells. And that's why you didn't stand your ground. Yeah, you know that this person has secrets and you didn't maybe trust your intuition in it. There were things going on behind the scenes, but also, you know, there was so much uncertainty in this situation. It caused a lot of anxiety and nightmares and insecurity, and, you know, I feel like with the 3, I just feel like somebody is still obsessed with the fact that of this deception. Like, yeah. And they couldn't move past that. It caused them major anxiety. It caused them stress because they don't know. They knew you were keeping secrets. Oh, goodness. It's making me exhausted. Like, I feel like I need sleep. Yeah, like you ended up having some sort of breakup because of this. And if this person continues to be deceptive and the communication doesn't improve, I feel like it's still going to end up the same way. Yeah, look, lack of triumph, the lack of positive movement forward. Like, it's not, you know, it's not great. It's going to just end in emotional loss. And that's because you didn't trust your intuition either. So I feel like you just end up spending time by yourself. You know, you'd really hope there was going to be victory and success, but this person was selfish. You see, this person is very selfish. And now you're hesitant to ever let this person back. There could have been a third party or some gossip in this situation as well. And I feel like a lack of support. You trusted this person to give you support, and I feel like that never happened. You need to do some self-healing. I feel like you sacrificed a lot for this person. There was, yeah, look, imbalance. This person was dishonest and didn't take accountability, and maybe still not taking accountability for their actions. Yeah, it was a hostile situation. And this person knows they were doing wrong by you, yet they want to reconcile. Yeah. It's definitely made you disappointed. It made you hesitant to open your heart to this person. And there was probably some sort of ending. You need to do some, you know, dark night of the soul stuff. Spend some time by yourself. You know, in the end, I feel like you let it go. You withdrew. You had a new perspective. I feel like this has made me exhausted. I need to sage myself. Okay, one more card for Scorp and then we'll move on. Yeah, this person definitely, there's some sort of addictions. They are making progress with regards to this addiction. And they do want to reconcile with you because they see you as their person. So they're manifesting that. But this person has 2 choices. I mean, either they give up the addiction or they don't. You go back with them or you don't. You know, you need to break the cycle. You need to take back your own power because what you want is a firm foundation. But I feel like, and heal your heart chakra as well. But in the end, this is your choice. But there is going to be a new beginning of some kind. But I feel like you don't want to leave the past behind because you see it offers you your wishes fulfilled. And maybe you want to have kids or a family with this person, or you already do. All right, let's move on. Lucky last. Just sort these out. All right, Pisces, 104.20. Okay, Pisces. Okay, tell me about Pisces. So you've had a fresh start. It can mean regarding your career, you got a promotion, you're trying to work on your finances, trying to get more money. It can also mean a blossoming new love. Previously, you feel like you maybe didn't have your own firm foundation. You could have felt like you didn't have anything to offer somebody, or somebody didn't have something to offer you. They could have been like sort of an overspender or extremely greedy, or somebody could have been very controlling. But I felt like you left the past behind because you want a happy home and you're building a firm foundation. Maybe for some people, I feel like they're doing this on their own rather than, I don't know why I'm hearing that. But for others, it could mean that you want a firm foundation with somebody who maybe you didn't see as being able to offer you a firm foundation. So you could also have left the past behind with somebody that didn't offer you a firm foundation, and you've got something new. It's all about karma and the truth coming out. You could have gone through court with somebody. Also with the 4, like this is you, it left you feeling, or it leaves you feeling exhausted and burnt out, and you need to take some time for you. Oh, fair. Oh my God, Scorpio in this reading. Oh my God, I can't stop yawning. It's making me tired. Oh my goodness. And the 8, like you need to release all negative thoughts. Like you're not trapped here. You don't have to stay here. This is not a situation you have to stay in. Yeah, you have the strength to get out of this situation. I mean, you thought you maybe were going to get old with this person, but I also feel like, you know, you're forgiving, you're moving on. You know, you're disappointed and maybe you just want to be friends with this person, or you're turning to your friends, thinking back about the past. It's easy to remember the good times, but there's always shit times too. We always forget to mention those. You could be keeping everything inside rather than expressing to the person how you're actually feeling. There could have been some deception, somebody doing something wrong. It caused you an emotional loss. This person left you out in the cold. You are recovering, but they also are not going to give you your wishes fulfilled. Stand your ground. Spend some time by yourself. Learn from this situation as well. Work on just your finances. You are going to walk away from this person because it just didn't fulfill you, left you feeling depressed because this situation is hostile. Spend some time with some friends. Just turn to your circle of support. You know, reach out to them. This was a very hostile situation. I feel like you were always just waiting for this person to kind of be the person you wanted them to. You feel like you never got closure, and you feel like you also just don't want to move on. Like it wasn't something you wanted to do. You need to do some self-healing. It's going to take inner strength for you to move on from this person. But you might have someone new come in, or this person may communicate and tell you they want to be with you, or it could mean somebody new. Tell me more about this new love. Sounds like it's with the person that you see as like the devil energy with addictions, drugs, sex, money, alcohol. Ace of Cups. Yeah. There's things that you need to trust your intuition. There's things you don't know. You just keep hoping that they're going to change. Because you fear the unknown. But do some self-healing. You know, you're resisting and stalling this ending. you don't want to move on. You just keep on resisting that ending. You could also... yeah, you may forgive this person, but anyway, that is what I have for you, Pisces. I hope this all resonates, and if it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you with the weekly readings. Thanks so much for watching. Okay, bye. I realized I missed Sagittarius, so I will do Sag now. Can't believe I missed them. I wrote the numbers down and missed it, so I will quickly do that now. Sorry, Sag. Okay. Tell me about Sag. What does Sag need to know? Okay. Either you or someone in your relationship or your situation is codependent, but you are speaking your truth. I feel like in your partnership, you are actually speaking your truth. You are making progress. And I feel like whatever efforts you now put in, you will reap rewards for, because you are making a positive movement forward, which is great. I guess before maybe you didn't speak your truth, so you kind of let people walk all over you. Yeah, because people were manipulating, and they still may be. But you have the strength, you have the courage. Put up your boundaries this time. Don't accept less than. So if they start being manipulating and you see it, you know, speak your truth and walk away. There could have been a third party. Also, I feel like this person, as I said, even if it was a hostile, toxic situation, they want to reconcile, you want to reconcile. Probably because you felt lonely. You may be the codependent one. Somebody felt lonely, so you wanted to get back together. You've got to let it go, or have a new, what's the word I'm trying to think of? A new perspective about this situation. Also, I guess you're in control of you, and you can choose how you respond. So in future, when things start happening, you know, make sure there is balance in this relationship. There's that equal give and take, but I also feel like make sure there's, to keep the peace and things like that. Like, control your responses to this person, you know, because I mean, a lot of times I don't feel like it's put you in a good place. You see this person is very manipulating though. And it is a very hostile situation between you both. Maybe you need more patience with this person if you want to be with them. You've definitely got clarity about the situation. You're seeing it for what it is, and also feel like they probably communicated with you again. But you don't want to walk away from them. You need to get rid of whatever doesn't serve you. And yeah, I feel like you need to do some work on you, as probably they do, but you don't want to walk away from them. You do have a lack of hope that, you know, it's going to work out this time, but trust your intuition. I feel like you haven't been, and also feel like you're repressing a lot. Maybe you didn't stand your ground before, but, you know, if you need help, ask, but I feel like that you've got two choices. You either stay or you leave. Like, I feel like this is a lot of back and forth. As I said, you've got choices. Yeah. Do you want to reconcile? Do you want to, you know, do you see this situation for what it is? Really? But yeah, they're going to try and communicate with you, but you need to break your cycle, because you just keep repeating the same pattern over and over and over. You're definitely making slow progress, and you have been. You saw yourself getting old with this person. You're thinking back about all the times, the good times, but make sure you remember the bad times as well. You can be triumphant, but I feel like with the two, I feel like you fear the unknown, and you don't really have a plan. you get it, you have a lot of impatience with this person. You have a lot of inner conflict as well because of this situation. Remember that they left you out in the cold, but you are recovering from that. You decide you will trust your intuition. As I said, I don't see victory and success in this situation. I feel like it's just going to just cause you boredom and be discontent and depression. And it will probably end up being a missed opportunity. And I feel like you will leave the past behind. Work on your self-worth and just get out there and be a free spirit. But I feel like this is a lesson for you. And they may come back and, you know, want to tell you they love you. So it's a lot of back and forth energy with you guys. But anyway, that is what I have for you, Sag. I'm sorry I missed you. And if that resonates, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And I'll catch you after. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.